Hi team, I hope we're all feeling amazing. Today we're going to go through daily movement number 5. So this is a workout where it's just designed to be your daily movement. You can do it every day, you can do it every other day, you can do it once a week, but it's good if you do it, better if you do it. I encourage you to do it in a space where you can move around a bit. Equipment that you'll need is a light band. Ta-da! And that's all your essential equipment that you're going to need. But at the end of the day, if you don't have a light band, so be it. The other thing that I'm going to use is my big ball here, and if you've got a set of light dumbbells, you can use that as well. But if you don't, that's okay. You can just go through the movements as well. So put some of your favorite music on and go through this with me. I'll go through it with you, and let's join in. So we're going to start by building a nice strong platform and getting a good position. And the first part of this movement is joint movement, or getting your joints ready for movement. So we start by rolling our wrists around. We do about anywhere between 6 and 10. I think I'm up to 7 or 8, and then we go the other way for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we move to the elbows, making nice big circles with the arms there. And we're going to go one way, and then we go the other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go up into the shoulders. And nice big movements, so really pushing that range of motion. I find a lot of time people sort of have it become a lot smaller, and I want to encourage you to just push those shoulders all the way through their range of motion. And then we're going to go the other way, so all the way through that range of motion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go hands on hips around, and have fun with it. Make a joke about it. Do what you need to. We'll do 5 of them, and then we go 5 the other way. Get those hips moving. This is something that I try and do every day, especially like I've got a bit of a dodgy hip thing going on in my left hip at the moment. So it just sort of helps it do its thing. And then we're going to do these pelvic tilts. So what I'm going to do, if I just stand on my side with my hands on my hips, I'm going to tuck my pelvis up underneath and then tuck it out again. We do them for 6, 7, or 8. 4, 5, 6. You can also do this sitting on the big ball. 7. This is really good for your lower back. 8. And then we're going to go knees. So we get knees. I like to put my hands on top of the knees and just bring the knees backwards and forwards a little bit. 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go ankles. So if I need to hold on to something, okay, rolling the ankle around one way, and then we roll the ankle around the other way. And then we go the other foot, roll the ankle around one way. And the other way. And then I want to get my toes going, so we go toes backwards and forwards. Other way. And have a little shake. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to go with movements. The first group of movements we don't need any equipment for. So I'm just going to demonstrate sort of 6 or 7 of them. I want you to do them. If you're feeling like doing more, just pause the video and go ahead and do more. You can either do it for time, so do it for a total of 60 seconds, or do it for numbers. So maybe go up and do 20 of them if you're feeling like it. Okay, so we've got skis, and we start from a good platform, knees under hips or under shoulders. My arms drop up sorry, my arms come up and then they drop down and I bend my knees at the same time, and then we come back up again like I'm doing my distance skiing, all right? And we want good, strong movement. So I'm letting my arms drop, and as they drop, my knees bend, and then we throw everything back up again, okay? So that's your skis. Pause the video, go and do 20 or 30 of them, or a minute, it's up to you. The next movement there is my back step twister. So if you've worked with me before, you've done the back step twisters. I can do it with nothing in my hands, or I can be holding onto something, holding onto a weight. I take a big step back and we twist to the open side, back to center, and then back up again, and then repeat on the other side. And again, if you've done this with me, you'll know we like the balance challenge. The faster I go, the harder I work. The heavier the weight I have, the harder I'm working. Okay? And it is twisting to the open side there, so we're getting it into the hip as well. Keeping my back nice and straight, my chest up. Do I keep my eyes forward? Well, I can. Or I can turn my head with it. It's up to you, okay? So that's, I think I just did 8. Okay, so you keep going on for 20, or take that up for the minute. Toe touches. Oh no, shoulder shrug, side bends. Shoulder shrug, side bends. So from my set position, we go shrug up, drop down, coming down to touch the knee. Okay, shrug up, drop down, coming down to touch the knee on the other side. And this is, I'm really just trying to focus on getting movement into my lower back. There, making sure I'm not leaning too far forward, keeping my spine nice and straight, getting stretches through my abdominals, particularly through my obliques, and getting a little bit of movement in my spine. So I've just done about 3 or 4 there. I encourage you to pause the video and go ahead and do sort of between 10 and 20 of those. Toe touches. If you're feeling comfortable doing it, do it. If you're not, if you're worried about your balance, give this one a miss. But I just want to encourage you with a hip hinge to come down and touch your toes. So soft knees, core on, coming down for a toe touch, and then back up again, okay? That's all. I want to be clear that I'm sort of keeping my back straight. I'm not bending forward or hunching over with my spine like this. I'm performing a hip hinge, my butt goes out, and I come back up again, all right? Do, 15 to 20 of those. Side steps. So we do a little we do a side step with a little mini squat, and then a quick step, and then a side step. Okay? Knees over toes, butt over heels, getting my feet moving, meet in the middle, step out. When I'm landing, I'm going ball of the foot, then heel, okay? Ball of the foot and toes, then heel to catch myself. Okay, I think that's about 8. You go ahead and finish 20 of them. Push-ups. Everybody loves their push-ups. Now, what do I do? Well, I've got to move the camera a little bit. We can do push-ups on the wall if you feel like it. We can do push-ups on the floor. We can do them any way we want, really. I'm totally okay with you doing push-ups on the wall, if that's where you're at. I'm just going to make sure my feet are as far away from the wall or the bench as I need them to be, so that I can get some work, bringing myself in towards the wall, okay? All right, I did 5. Of course, I want you to go and do 1,000 of them. But you do you, okay? You do what you can. Work within your limits. Now that I've just changed the camera around, I've got to fix it up a bit. So that's your push-ups. They are important. If you can do them on the floor, do them on the floor. Making sure we've got hands under shoulders and pushing up and my core nice and strong. Okay? And now we're going to get our light band that I know you all have. Okay? And we're going to, for this particular movement, if I don't have a band, I can use a towel, all right? I'm going to put it in half so it's at this length. I'm going to hold on to it. nice and tight, arms up. And I'm just going to bring, so if I've just got a towel, I'm going to hold onto that towel and I'm going to bring my elbows down to my side and I'm pulling the band towards my chest, okay? Four, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6 for me. I want you to go ahead and finish, do a minute of them or do 20 of them. That'll make me happy. Banded pull downs, banded upright row. So I get my band out to its full length. I stand on it with my good platform. Having it gathered so that there is tension at the band. All right, so I've got this loose bit in the middle, tension at the band. And I'm going to pull up with my thumbs together in the middle, okay? Elbows shoulder height, thumbs in the middle. This is a banded upright row. 4, 5, 6. And I want you to go on and do 20 of them. 15, 20, see how you feel. And then banded bicep curls. So we're in the same position, feet nice and wide, tension on the band, palms forward. Okay, I'll put a little roll in there so it doesn't slide around. And then we'll just do a nice big bicep curl from here. I want to make sure my spine is nice and straight. Arms up, eyes forward, chest forward. Okay, pulling that up. And the band's going to move around a bit. That's, that happens with band work. Okay. And again, doing 15 to 20 of them for you. Okay. So that's my band stuff. Excuse me. And from there, we're going to move into stretches. Okay. So with any of those movements, with the banded bicep curls or the upright row, you could throw in some dumbbells. Okay. With the back step twisters and all that, you could be holding onto a dumbbell if you've got something. Bottle of water, anything. Use your imagination. If you're not sure, send me a message and we'll find out. So stretches, okay? So we're going to go arms up and together and have a little twist from side to side. I could do this sitting on my big ball, okay? I'm doing it standing with you, but you could be doing this sitting on your big ball as well, which would be really good for you. And then I'm going to bring my arms forwards and then roll my arms from side to side. And we sort of do about 5 or 6 repetitions of this, holding it for between 30 to 60 seconds, okay, is where we're going for. And then we go hands behind, eyes up, chest forward, pulling down and breathing. Using my diaphragm to take those nice big deep breaths, pulling my hands down towards my feet, big deep breaths, and out for 6 breaths, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then what have I got? Hug yourself. So nice big hug, look one way, twist the other. So I get a good stretch through my spine and lower back. We're going to hold that for at least 30 seconds, which is kind of boring, but we're going to do it. And then we go the other side. So unwind my arms, hold the other side, look one way, twist the other. Nice big deep breath with the diaphragm. And have a shake. And then I want to do toe touching. I'm going to do this on the ball. Okay, so you can do it on a ball, on a chair, or you can do it standing. It's your choice. I just want to include my ball, really. It's sitting over there all left out. Stretching your foot out, coming down, touching toe. So I get a stretch down the back of my leg or down the hamstring. Feeling that stretch. Holding it for 30 to 60 seconds. And, if I haven't held it long enough on the video for you, pause it and hold it for a bit longer. Nothing wrong with that. If I'm holding it for too long, I'm going to tell you need to hold it for longer. Okay? because I'm not holding it for very long. All right. So that's toe touching. And then our last one we have is our hip flexors. I like to use the ball for this to help me with my balance. I can use a chair, or I can just do this stretch where I take one leg forward, one leg back, bend my knees so I get a good strong stretch through this hip flexor here. Eyes up, chest forward. And then we change sides. Nice, good, strong stretch. And a big deep breath, big diaphragm breath. And then we come up, and then we have a shake. All right, so that's your little, daily movement number 5. I thoroughly encourage you to either go for like 20 repetitions or 30 to 60 seconds on each of the movements. This has taken me 15 minutes to demonstrate it. So if you're doing that, it'll take you half an hour. If you do it with me in what we've done here, it'll take you 15 minutes. If you've got any questions, just get in contact. Thanks, guys. Bye.